Hello everyone, today I'm in the Chinatown neighborhood of Manhattan and I'm gonna begin my tour here starting from Canal Street to the north, and towards the west is the Civic Center and courthouses. And just to provide a little bit of background about Chinatown, the Chinatown in Manhattan is actually the largest center of ethnic Chinese people in the United States, and there's approximately 90,000 residents in Chinatown in Manhattan, and about 60% of them are Chinese. And this street here is Canal Street. I'm just going to be walking up it, and they have a whole bunch of restaurants and shops and markets. And the first market, this one directly in front of me, is a fish market. And let's see what they have here today. Looks like some salmon, some tuna, real big slices of tuna in the back there. It's a pretty good deal, $6 a pound for the tuna. And they even have these little crabs, and the price is $10 for a dozen of them. At first I kind of wondered why there's no ice in these barrels, but these crabs are still alive, so they don't need any ice. They're still breathing. And they also have these street stands with produce. This one has grapes and oranges, and you can get some pretty good deals. The grapes back there were only $1 per pound, so that's even cheaper than Costco or Walmart. And here's another fish market, and looks like see if I can get a little bit further in here, see if I could recognize this. Looks like salmon here, and that's $8.49 a pound. And the rest of these, I'm not sure what kind of fish these are. And it smells very, very fishy in here. So if you like the smell of fish, make sure you come down to the Chinatown fish market. And off to the left, more produce stands. And that is still Canal Street that I'm walking along. And it looks like the traffic is pretty backed up. Most of these people are probably going to be taking the Manhattan Bridge to Brooklyn, and it's a Friday afternoon, about 4 o'clock, so just in time for rush hour. But I have a feeling it's always kind of rush hour traffic, and though the light is green, there's just so much traffic that, like, all these people behind me, they can't go anywhere. It's just complete gridlock here. And continuing on Canal Street, more produce stands. See what kind of deals they have here. Pretty good deal on oranges, 75 cents each. I've seen them a little bit cheaper, but still that's cheaper than Costco and Walmart. And there's grapes. Those, see, the grapes are a little bit more, $1.60 a pound. So each stand kind of does things differently. Some are cheaper than others. And over to the right is a Chinese food market I like to check out. It's called Cam Man Market. And looks like they have a lot of roasted duck and pork. Let me see what their menu is. A whole duck is $26, and they already have them roasted there. They're hanging up on the rack in the back. Let's see what else they have. Some looks like these are chocolate treats or goodies, egg yolk puff. And various pastas to the right, noodles, this looks like the soy sauce aisle. Whole bunch of sauces. Pork sauce off to the left, teriyaki sauce, sweet and sours. And they also have it downstairs too. Let me check that out. And it looks like the downstairs is mostly household items. Got some plates and dishes. See the $3 a plate. Let's see what else. Rice cookers. $29 rice cooker. And they also have a $225 rice cooker. And let me go back upstairs. Oh, here's some Buddhas. A 24-inch Buddha is $895. And just gonna head back out to Canal Street. I really don't know much about this market other than the roasted duck and the pork that they, here it is. Here's the roasted duck on top, and then they have slices of pork. And let's see what restaurant is next. Here's a Penguin ice cream shop. And a milk tea is $4.45. This looks like a Chinese bakery. They're trying to put the door back on. And more produce stands to the left. And the traffic is still backed up on Canal Street. And also I should point out the neighborhood to the north, this is Mott Street, and that's Little Italy to the north, and to the south is the Chinatown. And even the bank here, the Chase Bank, has Chinese lettering on the bank outside. And I'm just going to walk down Mott Street and see what's going on down here. This looks to be very Chinese. A lot of decorations over the street here and Chinese businesses. Here's a pharmacy to the right. And this is called Tin Rin's Tea and Ginseng Company. Looks like they sell teas in there. And of course there's a lot of souvenir shops. This one sells baseball caps. And here's the first restaurant. Let me see what this is called. This is New 456 Restaurant. And from Google it's showing as a 4-star restaurant. And let me see what their menu looks like. A chicken with broccoli bowl is $6.25, and most of the menu is in the $6 to $7 range. And the next restaurant is called Big Wong, and here they have 2 lobsters with ginger and scallion for $39. And here's another gift shop. Quite a few gift shops here across the street. There's a couple gift shops over there as well. And to the right, this looks like another gift shop. And down this street, there's the courthouses. That would be the New York Criminal Court. And I'm still walking on Mott Street. Here's a liquor store. And there's another restaurant across the street. That's called 46 Mott Street. And that's showing up as a bakery. Looks to be a rather small bakery too. And another gift shop off to the right. Not a whole lot of parking here in Chinatown. People are parking up on the sidewalk. And it's not too unusual to see people get tickets here as well. And more gift shops. It's very touristy here, as you could probably tell. And across the street there's more gift shops and a frozen yogurt and tea store. But it looks like they're selling souvenirs and gifts out of that one as well. And off to the right, this is a little bit surprising to have this in Chinatown. This is a Catholic church, and it dates back to the 1800s. It says it was built in 1801. So this church actually outdates most of these buildings here. And this building across the street is listed as 34 Mott Street. And that's showing up as being built in 1920. So this Catholic church here is well over 100 years, even older than that. And it's probably the oldest building, at least on this street. And continuing walking down Mott, almost to Moscow Street. And let's see what's down Moscow. There's the World Trade Center building in the very back there, and that's further closer in would be the courthouses. And now crossing Mott Street. Here's a Shanghai restaurant. It's called Shanghai 21, and online they have pretty good customer reviews. It's listed as a 4-star restaurant. Let's see what their menu has here. This looks kind of interesting. A fish head casserole is $22. Doesn't say if that comes with the cheese or not. And continuing down Mott Street, more Chinese restaurants. This one's called Wok Wok Southeast Asian Kitchen.
I try myself, even though those days I work in the jungle.
And here's a massage parlor. Let's see what this one is. A 10-minute foot and back massage is $10. And this next business is a grocery store, and they have an outdoor produce market. Pretty cheap prices. The grapes here are listed at 89 cents a pound. So that's even cheaper than the street stands that were on Canal Street. And here 50-cent oranges. Pretty good deal on produce. And it looks like we're to the end of this side of Chinatown. To the southwest would be the Civic Center area, and towards the south, that's those brick buildings in the back are part of the housing projects. I believe that's the Smith housing projects. And then towards the east, that's the Lower East Side, and you get quite a few more of the housing projects that way as well. And that will conclude my tour of Chinatown. Thank you.